Hey, everybody. We are live at the Paste Studios with the Joy Formidable. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here.
A lovely cup of peppermint tea, lad. Hey,
It's
top of
The drink of champions.
delicious, isn't it? That is my favorite tea. I'm glad that that there's some other peppermint tea enthusiasts here in the studio. Rydian, Matt, Ritzy, thank you so much for coming by, coming all the way from North Wales by way of England, by way of Utah in some cases.
Yeah,
That's
It
it.
was
You didn't
quite
just get in from
diversion.
Wales.
Hip hop, jump.
and skip.
Yeah.
Thanks for making this a part of the New York stop. And so you're going to play 3 songs off of Arth, which is coming out. Congratulations are in order. It's coming out next Friday, the 28th on Ceradom. And yeah,
we are
we're
excited.
looking forward to 3 songs off of that album. And you're going to play one from a previous record as well. And can you tell us about the first song that you're going to do today?
No comment.
I mean, he can't, but maybe one of us could. I mean,
Maybe Ritzy could go.
Yeah. Well, this was the second song, I suppose, the first single that we shared from Arth. Yeah, it's a song about division, about kind of throwing out the fact that, you know, we're getting very used to just labeling people and maybe not having a conversation and, you know, letting opinions flow even if you disagree. So, yeah, and it's a song about love as well, which is the best side to be on.
Hey, just give us an E chord, will you, lad?
Why?
cheeky.
Just make sure you're in tune.
It's not any. You don't need to make sure I'm in tune. I'm fucking
Chown.
in
In
tune.
chown.
Thank you very much.
Play the
I'm
Just play
I'm
the E chord.
confidence in my tuning.
Give a whack out an E, mate.
That's an F. Yeah. Okay.
Is this one? Is it that one?
It's a chord
What about
off.
that one?
Okay,
is it that
that'll
one?
do. Yeah.
Is it?
Hang on. Are there notes on the guitar?
Jeez. Let's just put the mic down and play these lovely people a song.
So this is the wrong side. Is it dawn or is it dread? Waking up's just great. Stepping out into an early sun. What's new about today? Well, the universe, it tipped a bit and left me with half a share. And the children are throwing rocks again. The animals right there. And the voices from the past who say the future will be kinder. They live in all our memories. Just some of us need reminding. Glad I didn't stay in bed in a bitter embrace. There's a fire that needs putting out with the sun on our faces. There go the flowers right under our feet. Come back, we'll be lovers. On the wrong side, on the wrong side, on the wrong side. Drive a bit on this dusty road, wash the dirt away, and be untouched out here, happier than we've ever been. That thorn in your heart, it hurts me too. Bending in a different way, and all of it's for you. There's a place coming up ahead. Stop and play a game. You guess which way's back, and I'll guess when we're leaving. There's always a way out, a thing that will make us love. If you can see that you have it all, won't hurt to give it up. There go the flowers right under our feet. Come back, we'll be lovers. On the wrong side, on the wrong side, on the wrong side.
side, on the wrong side.
On the wrong side, 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 on the wrong side of me, on the wrong side, on the wrong side.
Cheers very much, lads.
That wasn't bad, that, was it?
Yeah.
Had a few notes in it. I think that's what they're called, technically, right?
Notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had some notes.
And words.
Yes.
The way you
Great.
combine those
That was-
notes and those
that was
words
great.
together was outstanding.
That was great. That was like a song, guys.
Thank you
Take
for
the
sharing the
coffee
notes and the
off
words with us. How do you think? So did the notes and the words come together in? Did the Utah-ness of? So in case you didn't know, everybody out there on the internet, this record was created. I don't know how much of it was written or how much of it was recorded, but there was a Utah vibe to what happened there. How much of that Utah-ness worked its way into the record? Would it have been a much different thing had you created it in Wales, in England, in anywhere else? Or do you just sound how you sound no matter where you are, or did the Utah-ness work its way into the record?
I would say, I would say it did. I mean, I live now out in southern Utah, and it's very, very high up, and we get all the seasons, but very, very blue skies, and there's a lot of colour, like lots of red rocks, but still lots of greenery. It's not completely desert-like either. And I think, a big part of this band has always been like, when we're not in the studio and we're not writing, I think our way of maybe sometimes moving the songwriting along is that we like to go on long walks and, kind of get into nature. And I think doing that in Utah, I think the scale and the grandeur, and it's kind of quite mystical, and you can really get off the grid. So I definitely think that that leaking into our imaginations has given it maybe kind of this vibrancy that maybe albums in Wales.
I definitely think it figures into it. Yeah. And I think this album has a bit of a rebirth element to it. There's still some places out there that feel genuinely wild. You go for these walks and you see petroglyphs and stuff like that. And like Richie's saying about this, there's a sort of a mystical quality to it. And I think you can't help but be affected by that a little bit. And it kind of does seem to tie in to what we were kind of singing about, and needing to shed some new skin and start again, like as you would, when you hear stories of people like walking out into the desert and, I don't know, losing themselves and doing, I don't know, tribal ceremonies, whatever you want to. There's all kinds of ways, isn't there, of starting over again. This album definitely touches on some of that.
And definitely this next song that we're going to play, this to me is so, I think I'm going to always think of this song, and it's so evocative of those big southwestern skies, just where the stars and the Milky Way. I mean, I don't think even though we have beautiful night skies in Wales, I don't think I'd ever really seen the Milky Way up until moving to Utah, just being able
to... a different level of clarity.
It takes you just so outside of yourself in terms of that sense of reflection. So, this next song is called Dance to the Lotus, and it's a song about kind of wanting to detach from reality. And I think there's an element of the wilderness in Utah that makes that quite easy to do.
All right, love to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. That was like quite a smooth link, wasn't it?
Ooh. There's always a
Okay,
first.
sorry.
Don't you know?
T-shirt punch.
Just checking with you.
T-shirt punch, eh?
Yes, please. Yeah. I love a good punch. Yeah.
It was meant.
Yeah, rum punch,
Yeah.
vodka punch.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I found you, so I was never poor. Just to live that lucky. Throw every day to a pack of wolves. You don't see when you're not looking. Don't wait up, I'm waiting for the sounds of night when everyone's asleep. Oh, I hope to put this right.
My dance with the lotus fades. My dance with the lotus fades. I danced until I fell behind, forgot the steps I love. My dance with the lotus fades. My dance with the lotus waves.
I danced until I couldn't lead you anywhere that's good. I found you, so I was never bored. A little lost, like rising smoke.
I got all these dreams.
You're in everyone. Let you think, wasn't wishing. My dance with a lotus, my dance with a lotus. I danced until I couldn't lead you anywhere. Don't wait up, I'm waiting for the sounds of night. Don't wait up, oh I just need this time alone with the sky who forgives me silently when the sun rises. When the sun rises. When the sun rises. My dance with the lotus fades.
My dance with the lotus fades. My dance with the lotus fades. I danced until I fell behind, forgot the steps I love. My dance with the lotus fades. My dance with the lotus waves.
I danced until I couldn't lead you anywhere that's good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That sounds great. Thanks for coming and sharing these songs with us. And So it is definitely time to plug that beautiful yellow object that's sitting in the foreground right now. We see it in the wide camera.
I thought you were talking about something
Ritzy.
else for a minute. It was like...
I feel great about this plug. I got a chance to open it up and look through it. I'd like the internet to have that same chance. Ritzy,
Yeah,
if you could
of
grab
course.
it. Yeah.
All you dirty voyeurs out there,
That's it.
have a
Well-
cheeky look at this.
This is a nice moment for us because up until now, we've only sort of seen like doodles and online templates and everything. And today's like the first day that we actually got our hands on one of these. So these are our... I'm really fucking uncoordinated sometimes. Wait for this. So this is our new box set. It's really lovely. And it's a vinyl box set, mostly. It's got this cool magnet that...
The magnet.
Flipping that all day.
The magnet. It's just, forget the rest. It's got a magnet.
kind of, don't even need to close it yourself. It just goes back into place. And that's a nice touch.
Self-closing.
So, and this is the artwork from the album. It's by a Brazilian muralist called Fernando Chamarelli, and he's made the front cover, but inside it's a lovely combination of his artwork and Mr. Davis's. Mr. Davis has.
Oh, thank you. Sounds very...
Sir Davis.
Sir Davis.
Esquire.
You obviously painted a piece for each song on the record, and I'll show you the booklet in a minute. Anyway, let's get on with it. That's the 12-inch red vinyl.
Nice.
Really lovely.
May we add that this is super limited edition also. So snap it up.
The booklet is beautiful. This is really where you sort of see Ridgen's artwork really kind of come to life, and obviously we're thinking of having an exhibition later this year, maybe early next year, where we can kind of show these in their entirety. But anyway, every single
there's an
page.
image to go along with the lyrics
The
to
lyrics are in
every song. You know, like the visual side is important to us, how they all come together and make sense out of the bigger picture. You know.
And this is one of my favourite things on it. This is the little 7-inch picture disc, which has a track from the album called Cicada, but Cicada was conceptualized with it had another section as well, which was the Land on Your Back section. So this is like the only place that you can kind of get Cicada and its sister track, Land on Your Back as well, and together they form the whole song, I suppose. And then, can't forget this, we've been running this TJF Music Club as well, where you get another 9 to 10 recordings through the year, one a month. So you're going to get another album's worth of material with this
Blow me.
box set
Another
too.
album. You hear that?
I know.
That's crazy.
And then
Are you our drummer? Marketing or something?
Drummer / marketing executive for
That's
the Joy Formidable here.
This is the
Salesman.
very best I've ever felt about a straight up plug for anything. This thing is so nice. Were you saying is today the first time you've laid eyes on it and laid hands
and
on
that's
it?
why I
Dude,
don't
it's
feel
so
embarrassed
nice.
about sharing it
We're
either,
a
because
little
like
excited.
you know, sometimes
As you
like
should
you
be.
know, fucking going on and on about your own, it's a bit up your own arse, isn't it? But like this is this is a thing of beauty, and we're really grateful
the people who made it.
yeah,
Once
really
upon a
grateful to the
time,
entire team for
did a great
actually
job.
bringing our vision to life. You know, this is exactly what we wanted to make, and it's even more beautiful than we could have imagined. So.
Good.
And
Well,
it's,
I'm excited.
it's-
I'm stoked that it turned out exactly the way that you wanted it to be, because it's not. It's rare that happens. So
Yeah.
it's,
It is,
it's really well done.
It's even better than I imagined it. So we're over the moon.
And we're
Thank you.
excited that people are actually going to get it on time this time round.
Yeah.
Instead of
Well,
a year late.
We'll
it.
see.
It is time.
So there you go.
Ooh, don't forget the
Oh yeah, the booklet. Here we go. It's packaged really nice the way that everything comes together. Smash.
a little bit of foam protective. We like that.
So yeah, we didn't cut. It's very limited. We didn't make that many copies, and there's not many available. But if you want to get one, then check out the website. There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, and so also I want to make sure that people know where to see you also, so that all the dates are up at the website and all the places you would expect websites to be. But the North American tour kicks off October 16th in Orange County. You're playing. This is particularly exciting to me that you're playing Pappy and Harriet's. I know that Ritzy has been to Pappy and Harriet's. I don't know if everybody has, but that place is outstanding.
I haven't actually been to Pappy and Harriet's. I've been to Pioneer Town. It's such a great, interesting place. So I'm really looking forward to going back. There's some great shows I've gone through there as well, isn't there?
Yeah. And you're back here in New York on November 9th at the Music Hall of Williamsburg, and then everything wraps the next day in DC at the Black Cat. And so have a great time on tour. I'll most likely see you guys in November at Music Hall. And
Brilliant.
this is thank you for showing us the box set, and thanks for coming and doing this. So we've heard did we just hear 2 off of Arth?
Yes.
Wow. And so we got 2 more.
We've got 1 more off Arth, and then we were going to actually just go back in time a little moment and play you something off at Wolf Store, our second record.
I'll second the second record motion.
All right, so this is a track about tenacity and friendship. It's called Little Blimp. Wind yourself tightly to me, or drag your old self. On nostalgia, we're ready to leave. We'll write this easily. We'll write this sure. Pedal me closer, I promise to never look back down. We'll write this easily. We'll write this surely. Pedal me closer, I promise to never look back down. We're not metaphor, we're not the ticket, no token to lull or remind ourselves of ourselves. Oh, it sounds out of place. Wind ourselves tightly again. We'll write this easily. We'll write this surely. Pedal me closer, I promise to never look back down. Thank you.
Sounds great. So thank you. So that was 3 off of Arth, which is coming out. In case you're just joining us, coming out this next Friday, September 28th on Ceradom, and that is the box set that you're looking at in the foreground. That's also out on the 28th. And I'm looking forward to diving into the record. This is my first exposure to this record right now. I haven't had a chance to dive into the studio version yet, and so this sounds outstanding. Really, thank you for coming and sharing these songs with us. Thank you. And so the fourth one you're going to do today is off a previous record. Can you tell us a bit about what's next?
The one we just played is off the previous record.
Yeah.
This one's off the new record.
All right.
Yeah. And we've, this is like we've only just started playing this live, an acoustic.
Yeah, it's the current single. It's called "The Better Me." You wrote it. You should probably explain what it's about if you want.
Should I now?
if you want.
You explain it. That's the British one.
I think it's just a track about maybe accepting yourself a little bit more. I think, I don't know, it feels like there's a lot of judgment these days, a lot of pressures, lots of people are unhappy. I don't know if it's one of the unhappiest, I don't know, or certainly people are feeling, I think, maybe disenfranchised and maybe detached and separate. And I think it's a track, it's a call to arms to try and love yourself a little bit more. And also it's a track about thanking somebody who has maybe loved you even when you haven't loved yourself as much as you should. So it's called The Better Me. Pushing the shame off my back, telling the soul, walk tall and don't lose track. Kicking it out of my shoes, it's weighing me down, it's weighing me down. Leaving the side of my house, looking to find a friend, then leave again. Cutting the wires within, so I'll follow you now. Where do I begin? The better me is you. I don't mind. Ooh, the better me is you. And I know why. Quick, they're locking the gates. We were going nowhere anyway. I'm stepping with the sky, but I can't get close. I just circle wide. What you mean to me, I only whisper, whisper to the trees. You made space out of my side. You can only try, you can only try. Better me is you. I don't mind. Ooh, the better me is you. And I know why.
never know. We never know when to stop that song. We could go on forever. So
Jamming. Just jamming.
Just jamming.
Well, the cajon can't go back now.
That's it. It's staying.
Ridian, Matt, Ritzy, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you guys coming and sharing these songs. So we just heard 4 today. 3 of them were off of Arth, which is coming out next Friday. So thanks for sharing the box set with us and the songs.
Thank you. Thanks very much for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Great little studio you got here.
Yeah, it's lovely. Look at the curtain.
Yeah.
Nice curtain.
We're robbing your curtain.
And everybody's matching perfectly. You've got the red. The internet is loving your shirt, Matt, and you've got you're all perfectly matched.
Thanks,
with
internet.
The David Lynch backdrop.
The people don't like it, just the internet.
Just the bots.
The robots
The
that run the
bots
internet.
like the old
Yes.
shirt.
All right. Well, I know you've got a flight to catch right now. Thanks for making this the
not
last
at
stop
all.
on the New York leg. So thanks again, and hopefully we see you again here in this room next time you're back in New York. Next time it makes sense.
Sounds
Love
good.
that.
Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to it.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
See you soon, guys.
Bye-bye.